So we're talking to Sonia, who's just finished the Mind-Body Transformation program and has received amazing results on this program. And we're just going to have an informal little chat to Sonia and find out how she did it. And so welcome, Sonia.
Thank you.
So firstly, what inspired you to join the program?
I think I had reached a point where I had decided myself that I actually needed to do something. We've been living in Karratha now for 6 years, and in that time I'd actually put on 26 kilograms, and that's a lot of weight, extra weight for me to be carrying. And then back in May we went to Coral Bay on holidays, and I started getting wellbeing magazines and looking at that sort of thing, but wasn't really doing anything with it. And then when I got your information about your program, at first I thought, oh no, you must have to live there to be able to do that. And then when I got the second email, I thought, no, this sounds like it's something that I need right now. And then I decided to sign up, and then it's gone from there.
Wow. So, tell us about, maybe a little bit about your lifestyle at the time when you were, before you joined.
It was very poor, I must say. I was thinking I was busy being a mum, working. I didn't have time to look after myself or exercise. It was easier just to grab takeaway or junk food, or if I was at work and not eating, I'd get takeaway on the way home. I should have been on a gluten-free diet for a number of years now and just never got around to doing it, or I did for 3 months and then just decided, no, it was all too hard. There's lots of things. I had gestational diabetes when I was pregnant, and we have a strong family history of diabetes, so I knew if I kept going the way I was, then that wasn't going to be good either. I was likely to end up with the diabetes. So, I had lots of lifestyle changes that I actually needed to make. And if I was lucky, I'd have my serves of fruit and veggies in a day, but more often than not, I didn't. And I was addicted to iced coffees, which I knew wasn't good for me either, because I was actually getting heart palpitations. So really it wasn't looking good.
So I guess you've made some, fairly significant changes to your lifestyle.
Yes, very significant, and it's looking back at those before photos, because I wouldn't look at them after they were taken. I just wanted my daughter took them at the time. I just wanted to hurry up and take them, and then I didn't look back at them. And when I have last week, I just couldn't believe how big I'd allowed myself to get and how unhealthy I looked. So yeah.
It truly is transformation. So share with us, how much weight have you lost in this program?
In the program, my goal was to lose 21 kilograms, and I actually lost a little bit more than that. 21.8 was what I had lost, and even in the last few days since Saturday, I've been losing a little bit more, but I'm back into a size 12 again, which I haven't worn for a long time, and my BMI is finally back into a healthy range as well.
Wow. So, I guess, besides transforming your whole body and looking, and feeling better, you obviously must be feeling healthier too.
Yes, definitely. And now I look forward to the exercise and my even the meditation. I had to miss it the other night, and it's the first time since doing the program, and it just felt like something was missing. So it has actually become just part of my routine now.
Wow. So how are you fitting all of this? Because you're obviously a very busy lady. You have an amazing job and responsibility at work. So how do you fit it into your busy lifestyle?
I've now started getting up at 5 in the morning, and then I start out doing my meditation and my walk. Then I'll actually get ready to go to work, because I tend to work school hours, but then have to go back into work 2, sometimes 3 evenings a week for a few hours, or if I'm on call, might be a bit more. So if I'm coming home for a couple of hours, I might just do one of the yoga workouts, or the 2 shorter sessions have actually worked really well. I can do 2 of those together. or I might do one, then do the dance runs, because my daughter actually dances 6 days a week as well. So I'll fit sessions in around that, or I might wait until after work, which sometimes might be in the evening. If I've actually worked through 12 hours in one stretch, I'll come home and do one of the yoga workouts then. So it's really just having a look at what I've got on for that day and working around that.
So obviously, you know, on the program we talk a lot about like not having any excuses and not using time as an excuse. And you're a real inspiration on this program, because you live a busy lifestyle and you work long hours. So to fit that in, you've, you know, really taken it on board.
Yeah, no, it's working really well, and I don't know why for so long I thought that I actually couldn't do it, and it's just great because this is a program that's step by step, so I didn't even have to think about what I was doing. It was all laid out there for me, so thanks to you.
Thank you. And tell me about the yoga. Have you done yoga before, or was this all brand new to you?
Before I moved up to Karratha, when I was in Perth for about 12 months, I went to some yoga sessions there and really enjoyed it. And I wanted to do something where I didn't have to get caught up in the gym, and that I enjoyed doing, because I knew that I'd be able to keep up with it. Because I had terrible headaches and back pain for the first 4 days, obviously detoxing from all that rubbish. And I had to force myself through the yoga sessions, but afterwards I actually felt heaps better. I find that there's some levels that I'm still on level 1 because I do have lower back problems, but there's others that I can now do level 3, and I finally mastered the bird pose the other day. Wow. So I was more than happy.
Well done. Well, that's amazing. And for those who know the bird pose, that is a challenging pose. Well, you're really building some strength. You look amazing, Sonia. As I said, I was speechless when I saw you before and after photos, and I really take my hat off to you. You've changed your life, and I'm sure the family and your friends are reaping the rewards of that too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's good that I've had their encouragement all the way along too, and even the family are wanting to try different smoothies and different things as well, and my husband now gets up and comes for the walks in the mornings too, so it does have a positive effect on your family as well.
Well, that's fantastic. And lastly, how are you finding everyone's comments, and how are people, because, you know, to lose 21 kilos in 10 weeks, it's a lot of weight in a short space of time. I mean, 10 weeks can just go like that. So
exactly.
What are the reactions from people?
It's actually been quite the positive comments probably started within, because I lost like 8.1 kilograms just in the first 2 weeks. Everyone was coming and asking me what I was doing. There's lots of positive comments. Even now, people coming up to me every day asking me what I've been doing. And I think that a lot of that actually helps keep you going and keeps you motivated. And now that some of the other girls from work are on board as well, it's like I felt like I needed to show them that you actually could do the program and the results that you could get. So it actually helped a lot with the motivation. You also get your negative comments or not negative, but people are thinking, oh, are you sick because you've actually done so well on the program? And someone even asked me, did I go and have the gastric banding done, because they didn't believe that you could lose so much weight. So it's actually good to be able to tell them how I've done it and help inspire other people as well.
Yeah, and I think getting back to that whole yoga philosophy and what I try and teach is that when we harmonise the body and realign it back to, you know, just simplicity, clean nutrition, that the body just starts to drop away the unnecessary fat stores that we don't need. And
that's right.
I think that's what's been happening with you, and we've been programmed to believe that we need the heavy foods for energy, but I'm sure you'd agree that your energy is increased and your vitality.
Most definitely.
Well,
yes.
You look amazing. I congratulate you, and I really am looking forward to seeing what Sonia's going to look like in another 10 weeks as we embark on the next program. So thank you so much for chatting with us and taking this time out.
Not a problem, and thank you so much for putting such a great program together. It's great.
Oh, you're welcome.